Welcome to BrainLit Media, a podcast about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. And in this episode of the show, I am going to ask my father how his the liver transplant went, because he just went through a liver transplant, a vicious liver transplant. This is going to be the BrainLit version of the post-transplant interview. Father, Dave,
Yes,
how you doing?
man, I am doing well, relaxing at home. Yeah, trying to recover, recoup, recharge, all the stuff.
So, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. I love it. I love it. So, post transplant, are you planning to give your liver a farewell party? You know,
Uh,
I hear they're always up for a good time.
yeah. Well, it wasn't in good enough shape to eat, so they sent it off for pathology reports and stuff. So it's all in a database. Everything about my old liver is being put into a database.
Into a database
Yes.
for testing.
I don't know. That way, you would have all information. There's information on the liver I got as far as the makeup of it, cancer free or what have you, and they take mine and say what was wrong with it, evaluate it, and it's all in a database. Every organ that ever gets removed, smooth, swap, whatever, has a lot of information on it. So it's now a statistic. My liver is now a statistic, no longer functioning outside of my body.
So, how do you feel about having someone a quote unquote supercharged liver now? Like, are you expecting any abilities to kick in, like the power to digest Brussels sprouts with ease or something?
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
No, no, I will now with a healthier liver. I should have more energy. My other organs should get a top performing control mechanism because the liver controls all the other organs. So now I have a top notch, upgraded, updated, higher level system operating all my other organs, which means it's going to put a strain on them because they're a little worn out. And then they had to struggle so hard to keep going with the other liver struggling. So now it's like, okay, you're good, not as much pressure on you. You got a better liver to control everything. So I'm hoping less medication, actually. I mean, more so for the anti-rejection medicine, but less medication as far as what I used to take for blood pressure and that, because things seem to be doing better with this. Oh, we have an audience. Well,
Finally.
hope they paid for the tickets. All right.
I
Uh, anyway, where was I?
don't know. You were talking about your liver
Yeah,
transplant
yeah.
and
The
recovery.
only now it has something I noticed. Apparently, there's some DNA or what I call reflective memory that was within the other liver. Reflective memory of that person, like muscles have reflexes. That it does if it does something repetitively or a lot, it'll reflex to that, and that's called reflex memory. It's not in the brain; it's actually in the muscle itself, the cells of the muscle. So if you go to a cellular level down to the liver, it even has a DNA in it that picks up on these reflexive uh, memory. So some of the reflexive memory of the organ donor, that organ is in my body, and I have felt it by feeling like that person must have been left-handed because I'm wanting to grab stuff with my left hand and do it with my left hand now, like I'm right-handed. I don't do that. I always go, right-handed first. And now I'm like reaching out my left hand, going, well, where did that come from? So there's some kind of connection there on a molecular level, down all the way to the cell of this reflex memory. It's wild. It's deep. Like, but I never considered that pre-surgery. This was something that just I never even heard of it, never saw a video about it, anything. It just was occurring and made me go, "What is this about? Why? Why am I feeling this?" Oh, and there's something else weird. Like if I comb my hair and I'm rubbing it across my scalp, when I'm combing, my scalp will start heating up right there. It starts heating up like there's a fluid under my skin that's just getting hot from me stroking it. It's just warming it up. Last night, I went over by the microwave and bent over by it, and all of a sudden it felt like radiation just coming, heating up the side of my head, and I had to stand back. And it finally cooled down. I was like, "Whoa!" That capacitor inside that thing or something was putting out voltage, and I felt it, and it heated up my head. I think. I think that's what it was. Honestly, kind of freaked me out actually, but I don't know if it's the medications that have me on. It's like a side effect, and I'm just But it's weird. Like when I was in Jonesboro, I was under halogen lights, and when I combed my hair under the halogen lights, it really heated up. I wasn't getting a fever; just felt like something was just starting to boil right here under my skin in my head, and I was like, "What in the hell? Why is my head on fire?" And then to lean over by the microwave and have that heat, like it, and there was even like a light. Things just got like bright right here, and I was like, "Whoa." It was really cool, and I was not tripping either. So hope it's just side effects from the medicine.
Excellent.
Nothing, nothing serious. Yeah,
Thank you.
it is excellent. It's really kind of interesting. But
Thank you.
what's that
Thank you.
for? What you're not upset, are you?
Did you negotiate a new liver with the doctors? Like, well, like I'll give you my old car and a lifetime supply of dad jokes for a fresh liver.
Uh, oh, they wouldn't let me do that. Yeah, they did say my liver was in really good shape.
Did they tell you how to give you any tips on how to take care of it? Like, do you have to like water it daily or give it extra sunlight?
Yeah, actually, I do have to drink a lot of water. It is good to get into some sunlight. So these are common, commonly known things.
What are water and sunlight?
Yes,
Skin cancer?
it, I don't have skin cancer.
No, the sun can cause skin cancer.
Yeah, but you get out of the sun. And see, that's like they told me you need to wear sunscreen. Now tell me why I need to wear sunscreen. Tell me, tell me why sunscreen is the only thing that can protect me from the sun. How about I just get out of the sun and get in the shade? Will that not work? Why do I need to slather chemicals all over my body when I can simply either get out of the sun or put a long sleeve shirt on, clothing that would protect me from the sun? People have been living in the desert for thousands of years. They don't wear sunscreen because there's more than one way to protect yourself from the sun. Kind of like the COVID shot. There was more than one way than that shot. But that's not what they wanted you to believe. So it's kind
Have
of
you
like
given?
that. I'm not
Go
wearing
ahead.
sun. I'm not wearing sunscreen. Anyway,
No sunscreen
no.
for Dave.
Get out of the sun. How about that?
Have you given any thought to about naming your new liver? You know, like a companion that will stick with you through thick and thin, like little Liverson, little
No. My liver too.
Liver 2.0.
Yes, my liver 2.0.
My liver 2.0.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Are you gonna start a liver transplant support group
Uh,
and become the president? You can call it
I
the
think they have. I think they
you
already
can
have support groups.
you can call it the LTSG, Livers Together Stronger Than Guinness.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I've got other ideas to support the transplant community, but that's not going to be it because they already have all that. So
All
uh,
right. Well, now that you
I want to support the people at the hospital inside that
yes. Yes.
surgery teams, the ICU. These people, even the step down, are the most incredible human beings I've ever been around. Just the most. You just can't explain it. It's uplifting to
Would you
be
like to
around
tell the people your plans, your future plans?
my
So,
future plan.
yeah,
Uh, well,
and
no,
announce. But you don't want to give them a little tease?
I don't. I'm not sure how I want to present it yet.
Okay.
So, and if may take a while to happen, man. I need to heal still. I'm tired. I still have, I got to get better at this, everything, all that. So
Right,
I'm not
right.
in a rush, but I do want to support them in interview. I want to be able to interview the unknown people, the heroes of this world, especially like in the transplant center, and just, give them, their 20 minutes of fame or whatever, just to be on YouTube and share their experiences and their inspirations. And if that'll inspire someone else, then I've done something good with the last second lease on my life. It's not just about my mother, my father, my brothers, sisters, my children, and my grandchildren. It's also about good people that got me to where I'm at right now, that helped me survive a, a, a very near tragic experience in the hospital. I found out yesterday, Linda tells me, at one point my blood pressure was so low that they literally took the bed with my feet going up, my head at the bottom, almost straight up and down for somehow or another to get my blood pressure to come back up. She said at that point is when she really freaked out and just, you know, on the couch shivering and they had to bring her blankets and all this. She was just freaked out, had me hanging upside down. So that's kind of where I got to at one point. And wow, it was a battle of my life. And I thought of something this morning too. When I found out about the cancer, within 60 days, or actually within 3 weeks, I was on chemo therapy and immunotherapy. 4 weeks later, I also began on the same day my Hep C cure. And then, like weeks later, I get radiation pumped into my liver. So, all within the first 30 days, I'm dealing with all three of these at the same time. And then two of them persist, or the immunotherapy, chemotherapy, and the Hep C thing goes on for 90 days. Of course, the chemo went on for another, 9 months, but it all got jammed on me right in the beginning, all at one time. Bam. We're going to kick this thing in the butt. You got to survive it, get past it, and then we'll move on. Well, same thing happened in surgery, only it happened over 14 days. And that was two surgeries, really bad experience, all crammed into one. Everything that could go wrong after the surgery did go wrong, had to go back in, fix all that. So they just crammed it all into one, survive that, and then boom, we can go on. So, same scenario on both ends of this journey. The start of it to get the cancer killed within that liver in the Hep C, and then to move on to a new liver that doesn't have any of that and doing it, fixing everything all at one time and then done. And then now I'm cancer free, no cancer in my body.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
So yeah,
So, do you plan on writing a book about your whole journey with the transplant? I have a few name suggestions like the Liver Chronicles, Or the
Yeah,
old liver, new adventures. Old liver, new me. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, that would be.
New liver, new me. That's what it is.
That's
New liver, who dis?
no, 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 no. Well, it would be a who it is because I don't know who it is. Uh, new liver, new path, new inspiration, new journey. A lot of new going on. I'll tell you that, and it's I spend a lot of time thinking about how I'm going to lay this out and continue to work and make a living, have some income while get the podcasting going. But I do have a new passion I want to pursue in life. I mean, next year I'll be 60. By next year, I plan on being in tip top shape. I mean,
Tip top,
like you know,
tip top.
cut up 60-year-old by next year. Cut up, man. That's my plan. And to be
Don't be cut up. We don't want you to get cut up.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cut up in the muscles, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Ripped. But I don't want to be bulked. I just want to be toned and healthy and not put a lot of strain on my body and just use my brain. But as far as writing books go, I'd probably have to have somebody write it for me. They'd have to ask me questions and talk to me. I'm not a writer. I'm not a writer. I hadn't gotten to
ever
that.
have you ever considered joining the transplant Olympics? I hear they have events like speed digestion and fastest organ recovery.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but nobody, offered, but I could probably do pretty good.
I think so. I think you'd kill it actually.
I might. And you had to pardon we did this kind of spur of the moment. And you had to pardon it today. I said, all I'm going to do is comb my hair. And I didn't put it back in a ponytail or anything. So I don't look decent.
So
But
since that's fine. I think
actually,
everybody.
I love my hair like this, though. I
Well,
really like
since you're the proud owner of a new liver, can we officially call you a transplantologist? I think it's a fitting title for a liver expert like yourself.
I'm not an expert, but I
Oh,
would like to get a tax write off.
yeah. Why not?
Why not, man?
Should get one.
I want depreciation on my old liver. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Hey, it's a thought.
It's a thought.
It's a thought. I might try it. You never know what's up in them IRS papers, man.
Do you think your new liver will come with its own set of demands, like wanting to be treated to a tropical vacation or demanding a daily serenade of liver related songs?
Well, it can demand all it wants, but it's going to do what the hell I want it to do. So,
There you go.
yeah.
And finally, have you considered joining a band now that you have a new liver? You could be the ultimate rock star, known for both your musical talent and exceptional organ health.
Uh, mm, actually, I like the band I'm already in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, man?
In my head.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sing that one song, My Brain is Real Busy.
Uh,
My
well, we don't,
brain's real busy.
no,
Bow,
I don't have that.
bow.
I don't have that song.
What?
No, my, my band is in my head.
I know.
That's not the name of the band.
Oh.
That's just where it is. The,
Oh.
the name of the band is Dave's Air Guitar. That's all it is.
Dave's air guitar.
Yeah, Dave loves the air guitar, man. I can feel a guitar through my body.
I bet.
That reminds me. So, all the way up to the moment, it was the day of the surgery. I actually was dipping, pouch tobacco. And I believe after the first surgery, I just remember, man, I'd be like numb and limp. I was still out of it, hadn't come out of the anesthesia, I guess. But I would feel my body go like lock up and then stop, lock up, almost like electric pulses were going through me, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't control it. I was out of it, like I was everything was dark, but I could feel this, and I could feel it going. Mm. And I think because after the second surgery, I didn't get that. So I think that was my DT's withdrawals from the tobacco, the nicotine,
Mm.
getting through that. And so I've gotten past the nicotine and all that, and that withdrawals. I no longer dip. And the only problem I have now is I used to always have one of the little pouches in my mouth. And now if I don't have one, it's like, what do I do? What That's what I haven't broken yet.
Mm.
So that's why I have these, try Altoids, the curiously strong men. But anyway, that's why I have these to kind of mimic, the thing, just take that and put it between my lips and suck on it. And there's yeah, you need to wear that around me also.
I was about to say, do people have to wear a mask around you now?
You know what I told them up there? When I went in and stepped down, they had this nurse that would sit up, by the intercom system. Whenever the people would hit the nurse button, what do you need? And tell the nurse. And then, but when people come on the floor, she'd make them put one of them masks on. She tried to get me to do it one morning. And I said, oh, so really, I'm a patient here. I'm not about to pop into anybody else's room. I'm not a doctor fixing to go in and out, or a nurse in and out like y'all do. I'm just going over here to get some coffee. And you want me to put on a mask. And here's the reason I got a problem with it. You want me to put on a mask that's ineffective. Now, if you had a mask there that's an effective one, and you said you need to wear this, I would take you 100% serious. But if you want to hand me a mask, it has zero, almost not zero, but not much effectiveness at all towards a microscopic virus, that is, then you're not serious. You're not being serious. So, needless to say, I
Also
did
not
not.
being serious when they're just sitting there telling you to put on a mask while they themselves are not wearing a mask.
No, she was actually wearing one very consistently.
Or
Unbelievable.
other people all over the building
Right.
of doctors and nurses aren't
The
wearing
doctor would come
masks.
into my room every time, never had a mask on.
Right.
Not one. My surgeon never had a mask.
Exactly. Hopefully he had a mask on during the surgery.
I'm sure he did. And I guarantee it wasn't that piece of paper mask either.
Mm.
It was a mask that freaking is somewhat effective. Instead, I don't get it. People still Nazis after 3 years.
I still see people alone in their cars wearing masks.
I know. I
But
know.
anyway,
All right.
we
What?
are running out of time.
Okay.
Um yeah, it has been fun to do a BrainLit interview through Zoom, our first Zoom meeting and our
Yeah.
first Zoom get together. Um, I think this will allow us to have some random conversations we can just put up sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, I think I thoroughly enjoyed that, and
Me too.
think a lot of people will get something out of it. Maybe they'll learn something new about the process, and
Well, there's
learn
still more
something
we can
about.
talk. Yeah.
Oh, there's
There's still more
still
to be talked
plenty.
about.
There's still
Yeah. Yeah.
plenty. This is
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
first little
Yeah.
brainlet
Tidbit.
exclusive.
Tidbit of BrainLit.
This, is
Tidbit of
a,
BrainLit.
this
Tidbit of
was an
Brain.
exclusive because we haven't done anything together for a while. We were a little antsy, as you can see
Yeah.
Dave right there getting a little antsy.
I was Jonesing
Um,
bad.
but yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell. But most importantly, just like the video, get us pumping in that YouTube algorithm, and yeah, stick around for more. And Dave, as always, is going to send us off right about now.
Be grateful and stay humble.